Sweets are piled on the table, and your mouth waters at the sight of them. Let's be honest. No one did much eating during dinner, so you're glad to have something, even if you have to eat it with such a tight, messy dress. You didn't bother changing. The crazier the better, although you did wash off most of the food. Unfortunately, King Musikai is at the sweets table, hovering around the room like a ghost. He stops to talk to Momo's parents, and you only hear snippets of their conversation. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. King Musikai mutters. You can tell he's still angry, but he's trying to keep everyone forget of his little outburst. But it was nice to loosen up a bit, King Yajirozi says, smiling. The queen hums. It was nice to have some fun once in a while. You can see King Musukai's frown deepen. But we're royals, for God's sakes, he grumbles, waving his arms. Not animals. We are royals, Queen Yajirozu says. But we're only human. Momo's parents look at each other and smile. You can tell they love each other dearly. You giggle. Your father is alone in this one. What's so funny? Shoto asked, tilting his head. Oh, nothing. You grinned. I'm just thinking about the food fight we just had. Shoto smiles. I never thought I would get away with throwing beans at my father. Character development? You sigh. What? Nothing. You say. But have you seen Takashi? I thought he was going to die of laughter. Oh, your fiancé says, pointing across the room. He's with Hiro. You wave at the two, and when he turns around, you see your brother with a huge grin on his face. He starts to walk towards you, Takashi trailing behind. They share that same mischievous grin. So, Hiro says, eyeing Shoto, Takashi here has been telling me some things. You wind your eyes. Some things? Hiro leans in close, whispering in your ear. Did you do the dirty? You gasp, glancing at Takashi, then back to your brother. What? No, Hey, your guard says, holding up his hands. He's the one who asked. Remember that night when? Shoto flicks his eyes between the two males, confused. Nope. You stutter. I don't remember anything. Knowing you'll only continue to deny everything they say, the two turn to Shoto, curling him like Ventures. So, Hiro says, have you and my sister ever done something more than hug? Shoto blushes. Like kissing? Takashi holds back a giggle. Sure, like kissing. Your fiancé turns to you, a small smile playing along his lips. I love her. That should say enough. Your face erupts in red, but the more so because he used the L word in public and in front of your brother. Takashi and Hiro clap Shoto on the back, and Hiro smiles at you, making a heart with his hands. Takashi wiggles his eyebrows. You roll your eye. You feel someone tap on your shoulder, and you turn around, and your heart drops. He caught you when you were distracted. You tried to avoid him this whole time. You tried to ignore him the way he glanced at you. King Mizuka stands behind you, a smile stretched across his face. Hiro steps by your side, along with Takashi and Shoto. The easygoing mood from seconds before is gone in an instant, replaced with seething anger and resentment from all sides. Your fiancé puts a hand on your shoulder. You smile at him and then turn to your father. You smile warmly. Hello, how have you been? Very well, he says. In fact, your brother is getting married soon. All is well. The kingdom is in celebration. You sense Hiro tense up at your shoulder. I've actually been well myself, you say, letting your smile fall. Your voice remains cheery. You have no idea what it's like living here. Truly splendid. King Musukai's face falls. Splendid indeed. I'm glad you like it here. What do you think of the prince? You are to marry him soon. Stressful, I can imagine. You cringe at the way he talks as if Shoto is not behind you, and you can hear every word. Your fist clenches. Oh no, not at all, you grinned. I dearly love him. His face scrunches up, glancing at Shoto, who's behind you. There it is. The crack where his temper shines through. Why does he get so mad when you mention Shoto? It gives you an idea. After all, you are the queen of good ideas. You turn to Shoto, who's glancing at your father, and you kiss him on the lips. Hard. You hear Takashi whistle, and you wrap your arms around your fiancé's neck. Standing on your tippy toes, you make sure to glance at your father before closing your eyes, completely entranced by the way Shoto's warm arms are at your touch. You can feel him smile against you. You pull away, wrapping ripple through your body, and you turn to your father. His face isn't red. It isn't fuming. But instead, he stares down at you. Like a bug he's about to crush, and suddenly 1,000 memories hit you like a tycoon, making your head hurt and your heart beat faster, crying, sleepless nights, and red marks that didn't go away for days. The things you tried so hard to forget, the things you want no one else to know. After all, he did it because he loved you. King Musakai raises his palm, and you can feel like the little girl you once were, begging for forgiveness to spare yourself from his temper. You want to shriek under his gaze, but you don't stand alone. Shoto steps in front of you as your father brings his hand down, grabbing his wrists and stopping the assault. Hiro and Takashi are at your side, and you see your guard's hand on the hilt of his sword. No, you don't stand alone no more. Not anymore, at least. You're not the weak little girl you once were. King Musakai rips his wrist from Shoto's hand, storming off for the second time that night. Your fiancé immediately turns to you and hugs you, and you crumble in his embrace.